What's up, everyone? And welcome back to the MMA Zone, your daily source for the latest and most explosive MMA news, fight updates, and backstage drama. Today we've got a packed lineup of stories covering Justin Gaethje, Paddy Pimblett, Mark Smith, Wang Kong, and much more. If you enjoy keeping up with all things MMA, don't forget to smash the like button. It really helps the channel grow. Justin Gaethje calls out Paddy Pimblett. Let us jump straight into the drama. After UFC 3's out of Virch, Justin Gaethje and his team did hold back in expressing their frustration with Paddy Pimblett's pre-fight comments. Gaethje has been responding in multiple videos to everything Pimblett said leading up to the fight, and it's clear there's no love lost here. In a recent video on Demetrius Johnson's YouTube channel, Gaethje shared his thoughts during a casual football game with other fighters. He explained just how dangerous yet predictable Pimblett's strikes were in the cage. I was shocked that he never shot on me. How do you even shoot when you're moving like this the entire fight? Every time I moved, he would just kick. But once I realized I could walk through it, the fight was mine. He broke down Pimblett's movement in detail, pointing out how he maintained constant momentum, making it almost impossible for Pimblett to take him down. Every time I moved here, he did follow. He only had one shot. That's it. That is all he could do. Fans have been dissecting this back and forth, and it's clear Gaethje isn't holding back. This is MMA drama at its finest, and it sets the stage for more fireworks in future lightweight matchups. Mark Smith update. UFC 324 injury. Next up, let us cover Mark Smith, who had a rough outing at UFC 324. Fans were initially shocked when Smith was carried backstage and rumors started flying. It was later revealed that Smith tore his Achilles during the fight, a devastating injury for any fighter. Smith recently shared an update with MMA Junkie, giving fans reassurance about his recovery. I am happy to share that my surgery was successful and completed without complication. The hard part is over, and now the healing process begins. I appreciate all your love, prayers, and support. I'll provide updates on my recovery milestones as they happen. We are wishing Mark a speedy recovery, and fingers crossed he's back in the octagon stronger than ever. Wang Kong calls out Tracy Cortez. Moving on to the lighter side of fight announcements, Wang Kong made headlines this past weekend after picking up a unanimous decision win against Eduardo Mora. Immediately after her victory, the Chinese contender took to Instagram to call out Tracy Cortez, signaling she's ready for her next challenge. Come on, baby, she said in her post. This is an exciting matchup in the women's division, and fans are already buzzing about how this fight could shake up the rankings. Muin Gafurov issues statement. Not every fighter had a weekend to celebrate. Gafurov had a tough time, coming in 5 pounds overweight and ultimately tapping out with just 1 second left in his bout. He shared a heartfelt statement on Instagram, showing accountability and determination. Sorry for troubling all of you. God willing, we'll fix all these mistakes. Thank God for everything. God's plan is always better. A humbling reminder that MMA is as much about perseverance as it is about victory, and Gafurov seems ready to bounce back. Vinicius Oliveira reveals hidden injuries. Meanwhile, Vinicius Oliveira had a challenging fight against Mario Bautista. Oliveira revealed that he entered the octagon with 3 injuries, a rotator cuff injury, a meniscus tear, and a fractured arm. Despite this, he gave it his all, showing the heart and resilience fighters are known for. He even shared training footage from his camp, proving he pushed through extreme pain to perform at UFC 320. This level of dedication is what makes MMA fighters legends in the making, even when the scoreboard does fully reflect their effort. New fight announced. Bologagi Oki vs. Manuel Souza. Fight fans, mark your calendars. AG Fight is reporting a lightweight showdown between Bologagi Oki and Manuel Souza on March 14th in Las Vegas. Souza makes his official UFC debut after a stoppage win over Christian Perez on the Contender Series last year. He is 4-1 in his last 5 fights. Oki is looking to rebound after a stoppage. Lost to Mason Jones, currently sitting at 2-2 in the UFC since 2023. This matchup is set to be explosive, and fans will want to keep an eye on these emerging lightweights. Jon Jones reacts to Justin Gaethje versus Ilia Topuria. With Justin Gaethje holding the UFC's interim lightweight belt, fans are curious about a potential showdown with champion Ilia Topuria. Recently, Jon Jones shared his thoughts while attending a celebrity football match. My favorite fighter to watch has always been Anderson Silva. Right now, I have to say Ilia Topuria. He gets me excited. He is just dynamite. When asked about the rumored White House fight between Gaethje and Topuria, Jones joked, "How crazy would that be? Sorry, GI. The anticipation is real. This matchup could headline a massive UFC event, and fans are counting down the days." Justin Gaethje's risky strategy. While Gaethje is thrilling fans with his performances, coach Javier Mendez recently called out his strategy against Max Holloway at UFC 300. For those who remember, Gaethje was knocked out with just 1 second left in a fight where Holloway challenged him to stand in the center of the octagon. Mendez explained why Gaethje's decision to stand and bang was risky. Your objective is to hit, take down, hit, go to the side, not stay in the center. The call was great for fans, but not a strategic move. Fans are divided. Was it brilliant entertainment or a strategic mistake? Either way, it cemented Gaethje as one of the most exciting fighters in the UFC. Alex Pereira reacts to Dustin Jacoby win. Dustin Jacoby recorded another stoppage win this weekend, finishing Julius Walker in round 2. Alex Pereira, who previously faced Jacoby under the Glory banner, praised him on Instagram. "Incredible work, Dustin Jacoby. Put some respect on your name." There's even talk of a wrestling match between Alex Pereira and Shara Bullet, which could be the next big crossover fans are craving. Conor McGregor reacts to BKFC Brawl. Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship held its latest Knucklemania card in Philadelphia, and the action was just in the ring. A brawl broke out in the stands, catching the attention of Conor McGregor, who is a minority owner of BKFC. McGregor took to social media, showing no worry about PR, and celebrated the event as success. The Mac Life reported over 2 million live viewers and 18,000 in attendance. Monumental night for Bare Knuckle FC. The Irish superstar also teased his octagon return, reminding fans he's still hungry for UFC glory. Khabib's coach weighs in on Jon Jones' GOAT debate. Finally, let us talk GOAT debates. Many consider Jon Jones the greatest MMA fighter of all time. But Khabib Nurmagomedov's coach Javier Mendez disagrees. He explained why Jones can't be considered the GOAT. Even though he paid the price for using banned substances. In a true sport, you can put that person at the top. Mendez still considers Khabib the #1 fighter and acknowledges Jones as one of the best in history, but not the GOAT. Fans have been debating this endlessly online, but there's no denying both fighters' legendary status. Usman versus Alfie Davis update. Speaking of dominant fighters, Usman returned this weekend, submitting Alfie Davis late in round 3 to defend his PFL lightweight title. Davis admitted he underestimated Usman's grappling power, but praised the fighter's sportsmanship. He was very respectful. Islam Makhachev gave me the best comment. "Hey brother, now at S101. It is always refreshing to see respect between fighters, even in intense matchups." Kyoji Horiguchi eyes UFC gold. After a huge win against Amir Albazi, Kyoji Horiguchi made it clear he's coming for the UFC flyweight belt. Despite breaking his hand in the first round, he kept fighting through the pain, proving his resilience and determination. Horiguchi acknowledged that Pantoja still holds the belt and will get the next shot, but fans and fellow fighters like Morab Devali are already predicting he will claim the flyweight title soon. MMA community criticizes Paddy Pimblett. Finally, fans have been blowing up online over Paddy Pimblett's pre-fight behavior at UFC 300. Footage surfaced showing him eating a turkey sandwich, cookies, and an entire bag of Sour Patch Kids just hours before his fight with Gaethje. The community did hold back. Crazy how unprofessional this bloke is. Had a sugar crash in the first round. Looked like he was fighting underwater. He vapes and eats junk before fights. His chin won. Last long if he keeps this up. The consensus? If Pimblett wants to level up and compete at the top, he needs to lock in and commit to the life of a champion. That wraps it up. And that is it for today's MMA Zone update. From Justin Gaethje as trash talk to Pimblett's pre-fight antics, injury updates, and upcoming fights, this weekend was packed with drama and action. Make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a moment of MMA news. We See you all tomorrow with more updates, highlights, and fight breakdowns.